Okay, so last week I spoke about how to drop into what you should be doing next in your career by stopping the thinking mind and telling yourself, I don't know, and dropping into your intuition and dialoguing with your chief soul officer. So by now, you should have got some answers in terms of if you did know, what would it be? And number two, why is that important to you? With those answers in mind, you then want to start to drop into that why is that important to you? Your why. Why? Now, this is the time to become that annoying 3-year-old who just asks the questions, why, all the time. Because what happens is that we're so used to going through the motions, going through, getting your cup of coffee in the morning, going to work, checking your emails, bosses' meetings, client meetings, that we fall into that routine. And we don't realize that we've fallen into that groove and that rut, if I'm honest, with most people, and don't listen to the real heart of what you're meant to be doing. And we lose touch with that. So your answer that you got, you would have delved deeper into why. Keep going with that why. Why is that important to you? So let me give you an example. For me in my own life, I know that I have a book in me. I know that it's coming. Now is genuinely not the right time. I've got other things that I want to be working on, but I know that I want to do that. Why? Because I want to be in that creative flow. I want to experience what it's like to be in the process of writing a book. And I actually really want to be able to put all of these concepts and ideas I've been learning and for my own selfish purposes, put them together so that I can understand them and start to see more of the links. Because when I work with clients, it's all sporadic and we're in the moment, but I can see common universal themes and I really want to draw them together. And at the same time, I think it'd be pretty freaking cool to have a book on the shelf and I want to make a contribution. I want to have a voice. I want to have something to add to this conversation of career fulfillment and living out your life's purpose. So that's my why. And when I start thinking about it, I get really excited. I can feel it in my body. I don't know if you can tell. I'm really smiling and lit up by it. And that is a really, really good sign that you're onto something. So when you drop into what it is that you want to see when you talk about why or when you explore why, what goes on for you. With my clients, it's the same. I can see their faces shift. I can see that sparkle in their eye. I can see the excitement and feel it. And that's what you want to tap into. Then what normally happens is the rational mind comes in, like, who are you to write? You've never done that before. What do you? You haven't done a PhD, blah, 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 blah. All that negative self-talk starts to come in. And what you want to do with those voices is be like, yep, hear you. You've got some valid points. I'm not going to let you stop me, but, I'm going to address those in a minute. And then you come back to the strategy and making sure you've got the right people to help you, get the right resources, and you can reverse engineer your way there. But what happens is so often we cut ourselves off at the knees and we don't even allow ourselves to go to what it is that we want and why it is that we want it. And for some of you, you won't even have a reason why. You won't be able to articulate it with words. You're just going to feel it and know it in your body. And if that is true for you, own it. I'm going to tell you, because so many people around you are going to tell you that you can't do it, that it's not rational, it's not practical. Do it. And when I say do it, I do not mean quit your job and do it. I mean start. So for me, genuinely writing a book is not the right time. I'm waiting till my littlest is at pre-nursery, so I've got whole mornings free. But for me, if I was ready, fast forward 8 months, I would tell myself I'm a writer and I would write every day, whether it's 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 30 minutes, or an hour, and just show up and be in that process of being it. So that's what I invite you to do now. Go into your why and notice what comes up for you. Do you feel it in your body? Can you feel tingles? What does that look like? That is your personal barometer for I'm on the right track. And I want you to feel it and own it so that you can start to feel into that as you go about this process. And then number 2, think about how you can actually start to embody that in terms of daily actions. I don't have to be a successful author already to be an author. I can be a writer. I can be that if I chose to start it today. So choose yourself and choose your desires. What you want is perfectly unique to you and you're 100% allowed to have it and own it. So let me know in the comments, what is it that you want and why? I would love to know. Wishing you a beautiful week.